What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another HTMX Golang banger. I'm going to show you a trick that I'm using in my projects, and I think it's pretty cool. But before we start, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and leave some questions in the comments to boost this video in the algorithm so we can all have this 100k subscribers, take the plaque, and never come back again. Anyway, so of course, there's also the Discord community. Jump into that if you want to learn Golang 24/7. So basically what we're going to do is, let me do a shot from the waist, standing on a tennis court, wearing sports clothes or something like that, because otherwise he's naked. We don't want to have that. So basically let's generate this thing. So what's going to happen is, boom, you're going to see that we have this pulsing card, right? And so let's recap. So basically we generate a picture, right, that's going to call the AI model, and the AI model is going to process this, and then it's going to call a callback on my server. But of course this is local development, so I'm going to have my website hook ready that will pick up the response. So in the meantime, we have this pulsing card, and this is basically triggering a call. It's triggering a request, a GET request, to my server, right? And each 3 seconds. I'm going to show you later how this works. And each time it's triggering that request on the backend, we are going to check our database, and we're going to see, hey, what is the status of this image, right? Is it pending? Is it completed? Is it failed? Whatever. And based on the response of that request, we are going to keep generating, keep rendering this thing, right? So basically I should normally already have a response here on my webhook. Let me see this here. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to copy this real quick, guys. Boom, that. I'm going to go to my code. Where is this thing here? Boom. Callback. Let's replace the idea. Let's delete this. Let's copy the response here. Boom. Let's paste that in. Let's send it. And then we're going to see here that, you see, boom, it picks it up and it's going to generate this image. What the hell is this picture, man? Anyway, nice prompt, by the way. So that's basically how it works, right? Without any JavaScript involved. Well, it's basically HTMX, which under the hood is using JavaScript, of course, right? So basically that's it. So how do we do this, right? So let's open up the code real quick. First of all, let me show you the component, right? So this is a temple component. It's an image, and the only thing that this basically takes as argument is the image model. I'm calling it types, but it's a model from the database. And based on the status of this image, we are going to render, we're going to show some stuff, right? And in this case, when the status is pending, we are returning this div here, right? And it's basically this pulsing thing you saw before. And the cool stuff is that we have an hxget here, right? Which basically will do a GET request to image status with the ID. And the swap is the outer HTML, which basically means that each time, whatever we return from this endpoint here, right, we're going to swap it completely, right? And this is the special thing. It's the hx trigger, which basically is a load delay 3 seconds. You can have 5 seconds, you can have 1 second, whatever. And this will be the interval in which this is going to call, right? So the goal is that we call image status every 3 seconds, right? Which basically triggers this thing. And based on what this is gonna return, right, we're gonna swap it. So the trick here is that, okay, there's a request. We check the database status. Is it completed? Do we even have an image? What's going on? And we return it basically back. So what's gonna happen is that if this is a pending, we're going to do another hxget after 3 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's a continuous process of calling the endpoint, returning pending, calling the endpoint, returning pending, until the image has a pending status completed, right? When it's completed, we're going to return the image with some stuff to delete it and all that things, right? So that's basically it. There is nothing more, right? So you can handle a couple statuses. You can handle pending, completed, failed, whatever, and based on that, you can show that to the user, right? Without any JavaScript or special shenanigans involved, right? So basically, this is basically one of the things that I'm teaching in my course, in my HTMX Golang course, which is basically almost complete. You can check it in the link below. It's 33% off if I am correct, right? So grab your chance. We are building something similar, by the way. We are building Dreampick AI there. It's a complete, it's a complete application with Golang, Temple, and HTMX. Stripe integration. We are calling Replicate, AI models, and all that stuff. It's not completely the same, but it's actually the same, but with other images, right? So you're gonna learn all this stuff in there. If you like this video, guys, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up and leave some questions in the comments. And I'm looking forward to see you in my next video or live stream. Peace out.